Okie dokie everybody, welcome back to me versus Hogwarts. My name's Daniel. So it's been a while since I've been on here. Excuse me, I'm just gonna cough again. Yeah, horrible. Yes, it's been a while since I've been on here. What's it? 3-4 weeks, something like that. I've just literally been on last night and this morning and done a bit more. I've just explored all these guys that I can do. I can't get outside yet because the door's locked. And I can't get into both of those two apparently because I think it's locked behind. Yeah, because I asked it to go to here and it sent me all the way around the outside on the map, so that doesn't make any sense. But anyway. So, we're off to Hogsmeade. That's the short version of today's task. I've done a few bits and pieces in here. Collections. So, there's a load of those bits, a load of Revelio pages from Hogwarts itself. What else have I done? I think when I left you guys, I was probably around level 4 or 5. We're now level 9. Gained some more gear. This has gone up a little bit since when I saw you guys. Basically, I've run out of space, so I can't actually do much more. I could sit here and destroy the items that are here, but then there's no real point in doing that. So the best way for me to utilise these is to go and sell them, which means we need to get to Hogsmeade. So I can't do any more behind the scenes progression without actually popping over there. So that's what we're going to go and do. I don't think there's anything else you guys need to see. Conveniently, I'm here. That's where the mission starts.
Accio.
Super helpful. Let's talk to Sebastian.
Hello, Sebastian.
Ah, my new charge. I'm told you're in dire need of supplies, and I'm to accompany you into Hogsmeade for them. Is this your first foray into the village?
It is. I haven't left the castle since I arrived.
Well, I shall endeavour to be the very best of guides, then. Hogsmeade's a charming little place. Self-contained, too. We should be able to find you everything that you need. Shall we? I was glad Professor Weasley asked me to join you today.
As am I. Thank you, by the way.
Of course. You're the only one who's ever bested me in a duel. The way I see it, I'd be wise to keep an eye on you. Speaking of Weasley, she seems to have taken quite a shine to you.
Has she? That's nice to hear.
I'm still surprised that a professor would entrust me with anything, given my detention record.
Spend a lot of time in detention, do you?
Just enough to keep me well-rounded. Speaking of detention, this trip to Hogsmeade might have saved me from one.
Glad I could be of service.
Madam Scribner, the librarian, was on the hunt for me, as is often the case. Professor Weasley came to retrieve me, and I was able to convince old Scribner that I had somewhere to be.
So how did you manage to get on the librarian's bad side?
Well, I suspect it's a matter of differing opinions. She thinks I shouldn't be allowed in the restricted section, and I, on the other hand, am inclined to disagree. Oh, just one moment. This is an excellent spot to gather lacewing flies. They're pretty to look at. If you stew them long enough, they make a powerful potion ingredient.
He's going to talk some more.
Merlin's beard from the Forbidden Forest. Look!
What's going on?
See for yourself. Quite a sight, isn't it? You certainly don't see that every day.
There's a little bit of deviation you can do off the main path, but not too much. If you go too far away, it'll say you're going out of bounds and force you to come back in. But the bits I can do on the way down, we're definitely going to do.
Do you think Poppy's already seen the hippogriffs?
Because I'm definitely going to need
Likely
some more
already
potions and
named them
things
too.
this time around.
Prance, Hoof, and Sugarfoot.
To the left is the Forbidden Forest. Out of bounds to all students.
Hence the name. Revelio.
They think it's too dangerous. I think they need to have more confidence in our defensive abilities. Ah, you can see Hogsmeade just past those ruins up ahead.
See if we can stop these without getting in trouble.
Have you had much of a chance to explore the castle?
A little. It's positively enormous.
It is that. I've been there 5 years and barely scratched the surface. Loads to see, places to discover.
Oh, any you'd like to share with the class?
Perhaps one day. I can't go around telling you all my secrets now, can I? You still haven't told me how you became so good at dueling.
Accio.
Over. Keep. Yeah, that's what I thought. So yeah, there's a little box over there, and then there is some more money there. More mushrooms. So many mushrooms.
I've always thought Thestrals pulling a carriage a bit grim. Though I suppose most people don't actually see them at all.
But you can see them.
Unfortunately. But you've seen quite a bit yourself firsthand too. Most notably that dragon attack. Hopefully the rest of your year isn't as eventful.
Wish someone would send me a love letter.
Mr. Moon. He's the Hogwarts caretaker. Looks a bit worse for wear. Hello, Mr. Moon. Have you met our new 5th year?
Pleasure. You might want to turn back, Mr. Sallow. Turn and run.
Is everything all right, sir?
Oh, look right at me. Eyes big as saucers.
What did, Mr. Moon?
Demi guys. Ugly and airy and terrifying. I shall be at the castle where it's safe. Good luck to both of you.
Huh? A demi-guise? I don't know what he's putting in his pumpkin juice, but he's obviously had too much of it. I've never seen Mr. Moon in such a state. Mr. Moon is quite the character. My sister Anne thinks he's lovely, but I'd say he could improve a bit as a caretaker.
Oh, is your sister in Slytherin too?
She is, or rather, she was. She's not well at the moment, but she'll be better soon and back at Hogwarts.
Revelio.
Less poison and fewer
Honestly, if one could bottle the magic of this place. I don't know if it's the shops or the people, but there's just something about Hogsmeade. We all flock to it like moths to a flame. So how would you like to do this? Weasley told me you had a list of things to get, a wand and some other bits.
Yes, Dittany seeds, some spellcrafts, and some potion recipes.
Perfect. Can't wait to see what you do with the new wand. And a short list gives you plenty of time to poke around the village. I just have to pop into a shop to find something for my sister. Let's meet up in the town circle when you're finished. Remember, have fun. It's Hogsmeade.
Right, we're back. We now have free reign to do whatever we please
Revelio.
for a minute. So, a couple of things that I didn't mention whilst we were walking up because he was talking. The caretaker, he starts off a mission in... It's about 4 or 5 main missions time, something like that. So you can then start to get the demiguise, which is part of an achievement. He actually teaches you the unlocking spell, the Alohomora, which is how you then get the lockpicks, lockpicking skill spell. After a certain number of those, you then get the second and then third to get all the lockpicks undone. And most of the time, there's a chest of some sort behind those locked doors, with either better gear or money. Once you unlock level 1, there'll be more places you can unlock, which will then have more demiguises. You can then unlock level 2, and then so on until you eventually get to level 3. The moonstone that I shot off the rocks, that's going to be useful moving forward. We can't do anything with it yet. It's going to sit there.
Revelio. Accio.
So, I wanted to start this particular mission when I was about level 10, because I know what's coming.
An inquiring mind.
Revelio.
But we're obviously level 9, so we're not going to be too far off that. Daniel, you've got full inventory. That's the reason we're here.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the spellcrafts Professor Weasley ordered.
Matilda, student. I thought I might be seeing you soon. I am the proprietor here, Thomas Brown. I take it you've had a conjuring lesson then?
I'm afraid I haven't yet, sir.
Ah, but you will soon enough. It is magic at its purest, creating something out of nothing. Of course, it is not without complexity, but that is where my spellcrafts come in. Stay the course, and you could soon impress even Professor Weasley.
That's certainly something to aspire to, Mr. Brown. I look forward to that day.
And I, too, seeing it. Spellcrafts are incredibly useful for conjuring unique items like custom pieces of furniture or decoration. But I shall let Professor Weasley do the teaching. For now, let's get the spellcrafts you need. A potting table and a potion station, yes?
I believe so, sir.
Good. Nothing like being able to grow your own ingredients and brew what you want when you want. Let's have a look. Let's look at what we have, shall we?
First of all, we are going to sell this lot. I know some of these don't cost a lot of money, but it's best than getting rid of them completely. And you will find better versions of everything. I didn't say that last time. You're the two that we need.
If you're interested, feel free to take a look around at the rest of my inventory.
Nope. 3,000. Okay, we won't be doing that one then. That one basically generates just a random potion, which is going to be useful, again, moving forward. I'm going to need a lot more goodies, rather than just brute forcing it, which is what I did before. Now I should be able to get you. Great. In case we haven't seen one yet, this is a demiguise. But you can only get them at night. And once you've activated that particular mission.
Revelio.
There is a book there, which activates that staircase. Once you've activated the staircase, you then get the Revelio page there.
Accio.
And failed to grab that the first time, and the second time.
Revelio.
So we got things.
Accio.
There is a lot of things that you can find around here. Like, don't think I'm gonna force you to watch all of it, but still there's a lot you can do in Hogsmeade.
You might as well watch if you insist on interfering.
Revelio.
Chores aren't so bad. I don't mind the odd one without magic.
I simply pretended.
Accio. Revelio.
I'll probably come back and do the rest of these bits and pieces. Just could very easily be here for a while.
What's the point of toiling?
You can't imagine
you.
how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Accio.
Too far away. Good. Move. Still not high enough.
Revelio.
Let's do that. That should be enough. That one.
Lumos.
This one. Just down here on the lamppost. That makes me level 10. we'll go and do the rest of this part of the mission. So if I see anything on the way through, then I'll grab that as I go.
Accio!
Can I climb up this? Go.
Accio!
Well, hello there.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the seeds Professor Weasley arranged for me to collect.
Ah, the dittany for the new 5th year. I take it that's you, then. Merlin's beard. Starting Hogwarts as a 5th year. You must be positively reeling from it all.
Not at all. I'm choosing to see it all as one big adventure.
Well, bravo. Not everyone has the temperament to take things as they come. Name's Timothy Teasdale, by the way, and this is my shop, the Magic Neep. I keep the cart out here because I like a good chat. Can't very well be in the thick of things if I'm hidden away inside now, can I?
I suppose not.
In addition to seeds, I have plenty of plants. Grow everything myself. My speciality is potion ingredients. Even Pippin purchases from me. But what say we get you a packet of Dittany seeds?
Let me guess. You're after something fresh.
Do have a look around. Plenty of ingredients to pique your interest, I'd wager.
Take that as well. Rest we can probably do without for a minute.
Revelio. Accio.
Welcome to J. Pippin's Potions.
Revelio.
Talk to you, good sir.
Pardon me, sir.
Oh, thank goodness. When I heard the bell, I thought you were Miss Lawang. Not that she deigns to come here. Though I don't believe I've seen your face here before, either.
It's my first time in Hogsmeade, actually.
Is it really? Well, Parry Pippin at your service. And this is J. Pippin's Potions. Potions for all ailments. You'll have read it on the sign, of course, but Grandfather always made me say it in full. How may I help you today?
Professor Weasley sent me to collect some recipes. I'm new at Hogwarts.
You're the student she sent the owl about. I set your things aside immediately. I suspected if you're anything like I was at your age, you'd want your potion supplies. Is it not the most fascinating art, potion making? Rivals anything you can do with a wand, I've always said.
Are potions really that versatile?
They may not be as showy as spellwork, but make no mistake, they are just as powerful. They can heal, destroy, protect. You'll discover all of this soon enough. As it's your first time in, I should mention that it's not just potion recipes I sell. I also offer ready-made drafts for all manner of uses, and I unveil new ones from time to time. Pop in when you can so you don't miss out on anything. But for now, let's get you those recipes, shall we? What can I do for you today? Feel free to take a look at the rest of my inventory, or come back another time if you're in a rush today.
We are going to take that whilst we're here. Grab some of those whilst we're here. A few more than I thought I did.
How is standing behind a door helping?
Revelio. Accio.
I know where I'm going. Honest.
Revelio.
Merlin's blooming beard. Not again.
I'll be right with... Ah, it's you. Just a moment, please.
Hello, sir. I'm looking for...
For a new wand, yes. It's about time.
Yes, about time.
Well, you're our new fifth-year student, are you not? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you are. Gerbold Ollivander's the name. But of course, you'll have heard of the Ollivanders, I'm sure. Finest wand makers in the world. It's a pleasure to meet you, truly. Now, come with me. Let's find you the perfect wand, shall we? No, not you. Yes. Powerful core. 10.5 inches. You might do. Here, give this one a try. Well, go ahead, swish. How odd. Once more, come on, really swish it. Oh dear. Well, this isn't a good match at all, is it? We'll find you something, not to worry. No, not you. Perhaps. Yes. A rare wood, 13 3/4 inches, dragon heartstring. Let's give this one a try. Oh my. Oh, goodness. Looks like it's back to the shelf for you. This is proving to be trickier than I had anticipated. How perplexing. Where are you? Perhaps you? There you are. Yes, I think you might be the one. Here, take it.
So, now that we can make our own wand, literally all this is cosmetic. So, you can literally change this to be as long or as short as you want. The type of wood doesn't matter. How flexible it is doesn't matter.
How intriguing.
The core doesn't matter. This is the only part of the whole thing that is actually visible.
How intriguing. Curious indeed. How intriguing.
So there's anything more
Curious
exciting
indeed.
I haven't seen.
What do you think? Extraordinary. Another wand, another beginning of a bright and magical future. Now, how did that feel?
Good. Different. I sensed a sort of surge of some kind.
A match. Your connection seemed particularly powerful. The right wand will learn from you, just as you learn from it.
I'm eager to try it out.
I would imagine so. A wand with a dragon heartstring core is capable of dazzling magic. And the bond between you and your wand should only grow stronger. Do not be surprised at your new wand's ability to perceive your intentions, particularly in a moment of need.
That sounds wonderful, Mr. Ollivander.
I'll let you get to it. Do come and see me again if ever I can be of further assistance.
Well, that's everything. Better go and find Sebastian.
Before we go anywhere else, though, I'm very aware we picked up some more armour. Which we are going to want. And because we can now, you get certain handles for that's a bit of a glitchy bit. For completing certain tasks, you can change the end of the wand. It's just, again, more cosmetics that doesn't really matter that much. Stand these when they are highlighted as they are. Is that what I got? Cosmetic or actual armor cosmetic.
Revelio.
It's outside.
Accio. Revelio.
Need the extra 30 XP in a minute.
Accio. I officially have all of my supplies.
Excellent.
Did you get what you needed for your sister?
I did. So I suppose the world is our oyster now. Let's see what else we can get up to.
Draw it away from the buildings! Away from the village!
Yeah, first bit of combat after having not played for a little while. And it's a trap.
Are we weakening him at all?
Keep at it! We'll wear him down eventually.
Gringo!
Tego!
Levioso!
Gringo!
What was that?
A taste of his own medicine.
Nicely done! Look out!
Gringo! Levioso!
That's right, you lumbering lout!
He's faltering!
A few more hits should do the job.
Descendo! Levioso! Confringo!
Bye-bye.
Goodness! A second troll. Did you two take on a fully grown troll by yourselves?
I suppose so. It's all a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Merlin's beard. Are you all right?
We are, and we were glad to help.
I'd say help is a bit of an understatement. Nerve like that. The makings of an aura, if you ask me. If you are unharmed, perhaps the two of you wouldn't mind helping me put a few things back to where they were.
Of course, officer.
Singer. Officer Singer. And thank you, again.
Reparo.
Oh, hello there!
Lucky they didn't do more.
I'll go and see what he wants.
One less thing for Officer Singer to worry about. Reparo. Revelio. Reparo. Ah, good as new.
Mr. Hill was just singing your praises.
Revelio.
So
Revelio.
many valuables you can find. There we go.
Hello, sir. I don't believe we've met.
Allow me to introduce myself, Augustus Hill, clothier extraordinaire. I should like to thank you for your remarkable bravery in fighting those trolls, and not to mention your help restoring Hogsmeade to its rightful state.
I was happy to help.
Frankly, you deserve an Order of Merlin. But I can offer you something much more useful. I own Gladrag's wizardware, and among my inventory are some unique items that afford certain protections, as it were. Life-saving protections. And as I suspect this won't be your last dangerous encounter, I'd like to give you one such set of robes, in thanks for what you did today.
Thank you, Mr. Hill. That's very generous of you.
It's the least I can do. Now, let's try this on for size, shall we? Plenty for your perusal today. Take your time.
So yeah, obviously if you were struggling with armor, you can now then buy slightly better stuff. I'm not sure whether this changes, but I'm pretty sure you can. Yeah, I'm sure as you level up, you gain the next sort of level.
I'd say we've earned a butterbeer or two, wouldn't you? Might help me forget that I was almost pulverized by a troll.
I'd say that I agree with you.
Perfect. The 3 broomsticks is just this way.
I sell even more battle-worthy items. Should you be inclined, you're most welcome to peruse my shop at your leisure.
Goodbye.
Assuming it isn't utter bedlam in there, you might even meet Sirona, the owner. She's a good one to know.
You said you could get to the child when they came to Hogsmeade. That all you needed was a distraction. I gave you a distraction.
I just watched a student take down your distraction. Who's this child? What are you not telling me?
All you need to know is that if you cannot get to the child, then you have no value to me.
Let's go.
Did they see us?
I don't think so.
What was that goblin doing with Victor Rookwood?
Ranrock is working with Rookwood.
The goblin from the Daily Prophet. I knew I'd seen him somewhere. Quickly, let's get inside the 3 broomsticks.
It's a treat to see you, Lodgok. I shall let you know if I hear anything.
Thank you, Sirona.
You be well. Now, what can I... Oh, there's a face I haven't seen before.
It's my first time here.
Welcome. Butterbeer's on me. Heard about the attack. I shall be looking in on the other shopkeepers and residents shortly. Glad to see you two escaped injury.
Thanks to this one. Single-handedly took down a troll.
Is that right? Well done.
Thank you for this.
My pleasure. I will say, trolls in Hogsmeade. That's never happened before. Something's not right. The only brutes we usually have to deal with are... How timely.
Was that Lodgok I saw leaving just now? Your clientele's not what it used to be, Sirona.
Not to worry, Victor. Once the 2 of you leave, the caliber of my clientele will greatly improve. I wouldn't do that if I were you, Theophilus.
Come now. No need for theatrics.
I'm only here for this one anyway.
My friend is enjoying a well-earned butterbeer.
Only want a quick word.
Perhaps you didn't hear me. I said, my friend is busy.
One would think you all had enough bloodshed for one day. Come, Theophilus. The Three Broomsticks isn't what it used to be. Let's take our galleons elsewhere. Can't drink butterbeer forever.
Seems you've made an unfortunate enemy. Watch your back. Rookwood and Harlow are worse than any troll you might encounter.
Trolls? Ranrock and Rookwood? What are you not telling me?
I promise to tell you everything. But it's perhaps best I do that later.
And on that note, I think we should head back to the castle.
Revelio.
I'll try and grab that one. And I'll be back here, but... Yeah, I do love that scene. It's like, walks in, I'm a big, bad, scary person, and then there's 10 people on me, so I'm not a big, scary person anymore.
I'm certainly glad Sirona was there. Told you she was one of the good ones.
I can see that. She didn't seem at all intimidated by Rookwood and Harlow.
I think you'll need to tell me why Victor Rookwood has you in his sights. But we can talk later. For the moment, we should return to the castle. Professor Weasley's certain to hear about the troll attack soon if she hasn't already. Don't want to risk another detention for getting back after hours.
Little nappy nap. Wake up in the morning. Get bombarded by a load of messages in a minute. Back up the stairs. Or down the stairs.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
This is why you can't do two things at once. You're sitting there looking over, seeing what the time is. Loads of time left. Let's do this next mission. always do that. I forget there's a door here. Thank you. On the upside now, we can travel back and forth to Hogsmeade whenever we like. So I can basically go and finish off collecting the collectibles from Hogsmeade between now and next session.
Revelio.
Thought there was a page here, but obviously not. There is a chest though. Yeah. Just fell asleep on the professor's floor.
Careful now.
Professor, I'm glad to see you.
And I you. Thank Merlin you're in one piece. I heard about the attack. Trolls in Hogsmeade?
Sir, the trolls were wearing armor. It had that dark glow, like the dragon collar.
Goblin silver. Ranrock used it to control the dragon. But how? And why send trolls to...
They were there because of me. I overheard Ranrock talking with Victor Rookwood.
Ranrock was in Hogsmeade? With Rookwood?
The trolls were Ranrock's distraction so that Rookwood could get to me. And he would have, had Serona and the patrons at the Three Broomsticks not intervened.
This is grave news indeed. If Ranrock's goblins and dark wizards are after you, they want what we found in that vault.
Speaking of the vault, do you think that Ranrock is working with any of the goblins at Gringots?
I do not. Gringots goblins aren't typically the friendliest of beings, but they have a great deal of integrity. No, I dare say after what happened to that poor banker, the goblins at Gringots are no followers of Ranrock.
They're after the locket. You said you discovered something in it.
Yes. I discovered an inscription. When I read it aloud, this map appeared. Clever enchantment. It's a map of Hogwarts, to be sure, but I do not know where it leads.
It leads to the library. The restricted section, to be precise, and a bit beyond. I see traces of magic there on the map.
I suspected you would see something.
Shall we go?
I appreciate your enthusiasm, and I'm eager to discover what we may find there as well. But if our experience at Gringots, let alone what happened to Miriam, taught me anything, it's that the path we're on is terribly dangerous. I'd like you to work with Professor Hecat a bit before we continue.
But sir, how dangerous could the library be? Perhaps we're only after a book.
Perhaps we are only after a book, but we should be prepared for anything. Once you've honed your defensive magic further, come and see me. I'll let Professor Hecat know to expect you.
Revelio. Revelio. I'm here about the new spell you wanted to teach me, Professor.
Good. Professor Fig indicated a certain urgency to you completing your defensive magic assignments. As such, you are to learn Incendio, the fire-making spell, handy for lighting torches, burning away spider webs, and, when necessary, defending against those who would wish to do us harm.
Sounds versatile.
Quite. But before we get started, I'd like you to complete a few tasks. You may be surprised by some of them. Astonishing how much students don't think their professors know. When you're finished, come and see me. Then we shall begin working on Incendio. You know where to find me once you've finished.
Seems Crossed Wands isn't as secret as it's believed to be.
I want to find out what that is. There's a... Of course you've gone now, so maybe it's not down here. There's a speech bubble. Keeps appearing on the map. I don't know what it is.
Heard you're defending Hogsmeade against trolls. You know, there is such a thing as trying...
Revelio.
I just wish they'd hurry up and
Whee!
Oh, not again!
Here I've come from the toilet bowl where she said I could swim. Did
Revelio.
you fancy a mole? As long as 'twere only one time per week, I can plunge the boy's lavatory, not for the meek. He tried to stop me, did rancorous carp, sought to trap me, confine me inside of a jar. But he failed at his
Glad you could make it. Lucan's just over there.
Can I help you?
Sebastian told me to see you about a club.
If Sebastian vouches for you, that's all I need to know. I coordinate duels for Crossed Wands. A dueling club of sorts. It's invitation only, so you must have really impressed Sebastian.
I'm flattered to hear that. Sebastian's not a bad duelist either.
Imagine it's quite something to see the two of you duel.
How does Crossed Wands work exactly?
You show up, I match you with other duelists, and whoever is still standing in the end wins. It's our way of determining the school's greatest duelist once and for all. And to liven things up, the winner is awarded a prize. Interested?
Of course. Dueling's an entertaining pastime.
I agree. Besides, in Crossed Wands, you could duel with a partner if you like. Your first time I'll pair you with Sebastian. Next time, you'll need to bring a partner along, or duel alone. So, care to step into the ring?
Get me in the ring.
Spectacular! Let the fireworks begin!
Now I'm going to show myself up.
We'll make you regret signing up.
Oh yeah, this is the easy round.
Gringots! Don't shy away now. Expulso!
There goes my way.
Levioso.
Confringo. Levioso.
Like I said, I'm
That
definitely
looks
doing wrong
painful.
buttons.
Care to try another round?
Yes.
Yes.
Do-
Don't count me out yet.
Brilliant!
Levioso.
Expulso!
Am I forgetting?
Levioso.
You're better than that!
Potato.
That's it.
Expulso!
Act like a winner!
Levioso.
Levioso.
Apparently this
looks
is harder than I
painful.
remember it.
Care to try another round?
Yes. Don't count me out yet.
doesn't help.
Expulso!
Miss the.
Revelio.
Why can't I take the potion?
Levioso.
Confringo.
Give him what for? Protego. Stupefy.
Divindo.
Levioso.
Descendo.
I can't take a potion, and I can't hit anything, and I've got no powerful spells.
That looks painful. Care to try another round?
Yes. Don't.
Just shut up.
Levioso.
Protego.
Confringo.
Expulso. Stupefy. Levioso.
Oh,
Levioso.
there goes my wager.
Confringo.
Expulso. Stupefy. Levioso.
Leviotego.
Expulso. Lumos.
Oh, for God's sake.
Expulso.
That looks painful.
This is getting boring.
Care to try?
Yes. Don't count me out yet.
Brilliant!
Levioso. Protego. Stupefy.
Descendo. Confringo. You're better than that!
Levioso.
Confringo.
Expulso.
Descendo.
That looks painful.
See how many times we can do this today.
Yes. Don't count me out.
Brilliant!
Stop. Which is everything I'm doing.
Levioso.
Confringo.
Act like a winner.
So you hit
Stupefy.
fire backwards.
Levioso. Take.
Lumos.
Confringo.
Expulso. Stupefy.
Levioso.
Give him what for? Lumos.
Divindo. Confringo. Descendo. Is that all you've got?
Expulso. Levioso. Mind the one. Stupid.
Levioso.
Levioso.
What a duel.
Thank you.
Nice work. Sebastian
Made
wasn't
for
wrong
the
about
second
you.
one, which is even harder.
There's strong competition ahead, but keep this up and you could be...
Brilliant. Count me in.
I shall. In fact, the second duel is ready when you are. And as a fully initiated member, you now have access to the official Crossed Wands training dummy. Very good way to master spell combinations. Come and see me, and I'll set it up. Again, congratulations on your first Crossed Wands victory. Well fought. Hope to see you back here again.
Hello, Lucan. May I use the training dummy?
Of course. I'll fetch it and give you a list of combinations to practice. Ready to have a try now?
That would be wonderful.
Be sure to cast all your spells before the dummy lands. If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know.
Accio.
Good one!
Levioso.
Nicely done!
Levioso. Accio.
Excellent form! I'd say that's enough practice. You looked good out there.
Thank you, Lucan.
I say better to discover one's weaknesses during practice than during a duel. You'll be a fearsome challenger now.
Apparently that is my weakness, is not actually remembering how to play the game.
Hello, Lucan. Is the next round of crossed wands all set?
Why, yes it is. I've got a great match lined up. Ready for another round?
No.
I'm ready. Let's do it.
Brilliant. Are you dueling with a partner?
Definitely.
Yes, Sebastian.
Then let's get to it.
Ready to get thrashed?
Apologies in advance.
Don't shy away now.
Confringo!
Levioso! Potato!
Accio! Lumos!
Levioso!
Is that all you've got?
Lumos!
For God's sake.
Levioso! Potato! Stupefy!
There goes my way.
Stupefy! Levioso!
Stupefy! You're better than that! Confringo!
Oof. Glad I didn't bet.
I'll give it another go.
Glad.
Levio Confringo!
Act like a winner.
Lumos!
Leviosa!
Stupefy!
Confringo!
Potato! Levioso!
Give them all four.
For God's sake.
Accio!
Levioso!
Levioso!
Levioso! Stupefy!
Come on!
Stupefy! Potato! Stupefy! 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 Potato!
Find the one.
Levioso!
Levioso!
Stupefy!
Potato!
Stupefy!
Levioso!
Accio! Potato! Stupefy!
Sendo!
Stupefy!
Confringo!
Levioso!
Stupefy! Stupefy!
Levioso!
Stupefy!
Levioso!
Stupefy! Accio! Potato! Levioso!
Confringo!
Glad I didn't bet on that round.
That was a little bit easier.
Bravo.
But not easier.
I gave it
A little
my
quicker.
all.
You did indeed. The other duelists have already taken notice of you, but after that last round, they'll really have it in for you. You'd better keep practicing if you want a chance at winning, or at least surviving the next round. I'll let you know when we're ready. Hope to see you then. The next round is for all the gobstones, so to speak.
Assignment's all finished.
Now I can get rid of Reparo off of the main spells I'm using. That was definitely more painful than
Heard
it
you're
needed to
defending
be.
Hogsmeade against trolls.
I trust Mr. Brattleby was able to accommodate you and that you found success in your endeavors.
I finished all of the tasks you gave me, Professor Hecat.
Glad to hear it. Then you should be ready to learn Incendio.
Should be, Professor.
Yes. I'm sorry to say, I visited enough careless colleagues at St. Mungo's to assure you that fire is a fickle servant. Your spellcasting has impressed me thus far, but please maintain focus. I would rather we not end today's lesson with your robes aflame. Let us begin. And remember, focus on the proper wand movement. Concentrate, and keep your wand steady.
So glad we don't have to do that every single time. You could just press a button.
Good work.
Incendio!
You're getting it. Keep at it. And do try not to incinerate yourself.
Yes, I've done that. I'm way ahead of you, game. Thank you. Back down the stairs. Back up the other set of stairs.
Ah, there you are.
Hello, sir. You'll be pleased to know that I worked on my defensive magic with Professor Hecat.
So I hear. She tells me you've taken rather well to your new wand. You must continue to work with her and your other professors to improve your skills. That said, I don't wish to postpone our visit to the library any longer. So, shall we proceed?
Fig, I have work for you. Come.
Headmaster, I'm with a student and my schedule
Your schedule will wait indefinitely, as will your student. I would think that after all the trouble you caused me with Osric, you'd be eager to make amends. My office, 5 minutes.
That man is exasperating. Unfortunately, our trip to the restricted section will have to wait a bit longer.
But, Professor...
We have no choice. It would be unwise to provoke our illustrious headmaster further. I shall find you when I've completed whatever toils I must endure.
Sebastian mentioned sneaking into the restricted section. Perhaps he'll have an idea.
Guess where we're going.
Sebastian, there you are.
There you are. You promised me an explanation for what happened in the Three Broomsticks. Not many students have Victor Rookwood's attention. What was that all about?
Seems he's working with Ranrock. And Ranrock is after something I found at Gringots.
Ranrock? And when were you at Gringots?
Professor Fig and I ended up there after the dragon attack. It's quite the tale. Fig had this portkey.
A portkey? To Gringots? I'm not sure I follow.
I barely follow myself, and I was there. Anyway, we ended up in an ancient vault where we found a map. That map leads to the restricted section.
You can't be serious.
Deadly serious. Professor Fig has insisted that I not tell a soul about any of this. I've probably said too much.
Understood. Your secret's safe with me. Whatever it is.
Thank you, Sebastian. You mentioned being clever enough not to get caught in the restricted section.
And I am. Meet me outside the library tonight, and tell no one.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll meet you later.
See there? That's the door we need to reach. And those annoying prefects would love nothing more than to rat on us to Scribner, so don't let them see us. Understood?
I can be sneaky. Let's go.
Hold on now. There's a spell you should know. The Disillusionment Charm. Good for getting places you're not supposed to be. Cast it and you'll appear as little more than a trick of the light, just as long as you keep your distance and stay quiet.
You mean I'll actually be able to turn invisible?
Something like that. It's not as foolproof as a cloak, but those are expensive. And spells are free. Give it a try. Quietly now.
That's what that thing just said, basically. Hey, Shannon.
Blast. The librarian's still here. Quick, behind the bookcase.
Damn. You told me the librarian would be gone by now.
I said usually, but it'll still be all right. Do you see her desk behind me? The key is in the drawer of that desk. Now, here's what we're going to do. I'll create a distraction to draw her away. You focus on getting the key. I'll meet you outside of the restricted section.
You distract, I get the key. Understood.
I said I'd get you in, and I always keep my word. Trust me.
Is someone there? Is that you, Peeves? Goodness gracious, what a mess!
Sneaking into the restricted
That wasn't so
section.
difficult after all. Now, to find that book.
Yeah, we should grab this.
Oh, that one's charmed to look more useful than it is. It's fooled me twice. Never judge a tome by its cover, I say.
Revelio.
Ghost, don't let her see you. should be in the clear. No need for us to be skulking about.
So what is it you've been looking for?
I'm looking for a
Revelio.
cure to help my twin sister, Anne, so that she can return to Hogwarts. Because Merlin knows everyone else has given up.
Why do you think you'll find a cure in the restricted section? Does the Hogwarts matron have nothing that can help Anne?
No, we've tried everyone from Nurse Blaney to St. Mungo's. But I can research on my own. No need to concern yourself with that right now. Let's focus on what you're after. Which is what, precisely?
I'll know it when I see it.
You're being awfully cryptic.
This will be the first one of these that we've done then, because we needed the solution spell to do it first. So the eye obviously spots you and then closes everything down, but because it can't see you, you can then unlock the
Secrets of the darkest arts. I'm impressed.
once you've completed this mission, the restricted section is no longer restricted. If that makes sense. You can just walk in here and no one cares.
Levioso! Revelio.
Then I need to put the old Reparo back on.
Reparo.
Who have we here? Sebastian Solo and his new little friend. Out exploring where they shouldn't be. Naughty, naughty. You'll get caughty.
Peeves, don't
I'm going to tell. I'm going to tell. I'm going to tell.
Oh, blasted Peeves! I've got to stop him, or at least get to the librarian with a good excuse for all of this.
Wait, I don't want you getting into trouble for me.
I have a way with the faculty when it comes to disciplinary matters. Besides, I like having friends who are in my debt. Now go. Good luck in your search. Now, where has that damned poltergeist got to?
I know just the spell to repair this armor. Revelio. Of course. Traces of ancient magic. There must be more to this room. That's it.
Going in. Wait. Don't worry about that.
Where might this lead? Revelio.
This is the first room. That's fine. You get one of those, and you gotta run. Because the floor falls out otherwise. I think.
Revelio.
Apparently not.
Accio.
I missed this box so many times. Oh dear. Oh well. Oh yeah.
Revelio. Not surprising. Guards at the ready. Levioso.
Hi guys. Yeah. Side, and then there's one on the other side. On the other side. On the other side. Must be the next room. This is the one where the floor falls out.
This must be the way forward. But to where?
This side. Should be. So you can't get to that, so you then hit that. Makes me more. So you can get to this one. And then you go all the way back again.
Nearly there. Best keep my wits about me.
break one. Something that doesn't cost that much. Definitely worth doing that, because they're all going to be needed. And you can't go on. You also can't go on. Yeah. Should be everybody. Don't know that's wrong. At some point I'm going to get the right button. Just still missed.
Potato!
Me need to stop playing 10 games. Still missed it. You don't get quite as much time, I don't think, on the high difficulties. Maybe I'm just useless. Let's try this again.
Potato! Stupefy! Potato! Stupefy! Stupefy!
Apparently I just needed to get into the flow of it. Maybe.
It
I know how
is
to
a
play this
book
game.
after all.
wanted to see me? Headmistress Fitzgerald, Professor Rackham.
Miss Isadora Morganach, welcome.
Professor Rookwood, Professor Bakar.
We understand that you are adjusting well to life at Hogwarts.
I am.
I am glad. Especially in light of your unusual situation, starting as a 5th year.
As it happens, I was also admitted to Hogwarts as a 5th year. I've never heard of another like us.
Miss Morganach, when we spoke yesterday after class, you asked about the beautiful swirls you saw years ago when we visited your hamlet.
I recognized you all immediately. I cannot thank you enough for what you did.
We were glad to help.
And yes, I did see swirls of magic everywhere that day. My father insists it was my imagination running wild, but it was certainly real to me.
It was not your imagination.
Percival, Professor Rackham can see them too. But we've never known of another who could.
I don't understand. What are they?
The whispers or traces that appear when a particular form of ancient magic is wielded.
Ancient magic?
Few are capable of wielding it. Hogwarts itself is a stronghold of ancient magic.
So if I can see traces of ancient magic, does that mean I can wield it too?
With the proper training.
But let us not get ahead of ourselves, Miss Morganach.
Before I can train you to wield such magic, you must first master all that Hogwarts has to offer.
A magic this powerful can do great harm in the wrong hands. It must be wielded by a select few. As such, we ask that you not speak to anyone about what we have discussed here today.
Sebastian.
Sneaking in the restricted section again! I had thought we were through with this mischief. Clearly detentions are insufficient. I'm afraid I must take this to the headmaster. But that being said, Peeves informs me that you didn't come alone tonight. If someone has coerced you, I would have you tell me. You're a bright boy. Don't waste this.
There was nobody else. I came alone.
Oh, Sebastian. What will your uncle say?
Anything else? I'm going to put the sort of silly hat out. There's my level up. That's what I've got to do now. There's no story missions available. Well, that's unhelpful. Let's go and turn this in.
You cannot be serious. Goblins working with Rookwood? Makes no sense.
It is rather unorthodox, to say the least.
Unorthodox? It's inconceivable. It's... Ah, Fig. You have a visitor. I'll see what I can find out.
Sir, I was able to search the restricted section while you were with Professor Black. It was a book we were after.
What? That's... Wait. You accessed the restricted section? But how? Thinking on it, perhaps it's best you spare me the details.
Fair enough. In fact, the book was below the restricted section, as it appeared on the map.
I want to hear everything. First, let's have a look. Oh dear. Some of these pages seem to be missing. It appears someone has got to the book before us. Still, I will need time to study what remains. Perhaps we can still salvage something useful, though it may take some time. I wonder why it was here, below Hogwarts.
I think I know, sir. I saw 2 more memories where I found the book.
Another pensive. Godric's heart.
The man we saw before, Percival Rackham, was a professor here. The first memory showed him and 3 other professors using ancient magic to restore a hamlet from a drought.
Miriam was right. And the second memory?
In the second, they were talking to a student who started as a 5th year, like I did. She could see traces of magic too.
Why those memories? Perhaps this book will explain. I'll have to take it with me to London. The headmaster has insisted that I speak directly to the minister about George's death.
I understand. I'll see what I can learn about the missing pages while you're gone.
Good. Don't neglect your studies. Your wand work is improving by the day. But you'll want to pay attention in herbology and potions. There's more to magic than spellcasting.
Plenty to keep me occupied while you're gone.
You've done exceptionally well. I look forward to seeing all that you've accomplished when I return. Oh, and don't neglect your friends. You may be surprised by how much you can learn from them as well.
It's time to prove your dueling mettle and see if we've a new school champion. Meet me at the usual place for the final round of crossed wands. Also, the training dummy is still available.
Meet me in Lower Hogsfield as soon as possible. I would like to talk to you about Rookwood and Harlow, and it might be best to do so outside of the castle. Professor Fig and Weasley have asked that I teach you an additional defensive spell. Please complete the assignments I have given you, and then proceed to see me in my classroom.
Any more? Any more? I will probably do these 2 behind the scenes because of today's fiasco. Now I need to go and just do some exploring outside the castle, which again I could probably do outside of this, and I'll leave the main story missions for next time. we can do that. Yeah, I was going to show you the world map. Because it's quite big. There is technically nothing stopping us from doing this. I could literally walk anywhere on this part of the world map. And if I'm honest, I probably will do an amount of exploring. Go to all the so the ones that look like houses are small villages. So there's normally a little shop or something in each of them, and then some more side quests. So I'll probably go and do some of these outside of the next video. Yeah, technically you can go all the way down to, where are you? Somewhere here. Maybe not where I think you are. Anyway, at one point in time, I went all the way down to Rookwood Castle, wherever that is. I thought it was around here somewhere. And yeah, you can basically go down there and play with the level 30-ish enemies that are down there, if you really wanted to. I probably won't be doing that. Not anytime soon. But I'll certainly do some more around Hogsmeade. And go around the sort of general local area. I may even get down to Hogsfield and start with that mission because it's outside the castle. Because there's something else that's around here that I need to start as well. But yeah, we'll see what happens next time. I'm going to end the stream shortly, so if you guys are on Twitch, please feel free to follow at some point in the future. And yeah, if anybody else wants to recap on this or see it at some point at their own leisure, then I'll be posting it onto YouTube at some point as well. So again, if you do go over there, please feel free to like and subscribe. That'd be very, very, very helpful and give me just a little bit of motivation just to keep going. And yeah, we'll see you in the next video, which will probably be next weekend. I'll see how things go. But the following week, I'm actually off, so I might do a bit more streaming that week as well, but we'll see. See how everything goes. But anyway, I'll say goodbye, and I will see you. What are you saying? Yeah. Oh, there must have been another note. Yeah, I shall see you guys in the next episode. And I hope you guys have a lovely weekend. Take it easy, guys. See you later.